All right, strap in and let's rev up for a journey that's as much about the road as it is about the road within. Picture this. You're on a motorcycle. The engine's purr is your soundtrack, and the horizon stretches out, beckoning you forward. For the introverts among us, the quiet souls who prefer solitude over social bustle, this isn't just a ride. It's a path to self-discovery, a solitary pilgrimage that speaks volumes. Solo motorcycle trips are not for the faint-hearted. They demand a mix of courage and contemplation. But for those who thrive in their own company, who find comfort in the silence rather than the clamor of social interactions, this is the ultimate escape. It's a chance to hit the reset button, to strip away the noise of everyday life, and dive deep into the essence of who you are. Let's get into it. You're out there on the road, alone, and there's a kind of freedom that's almost intoxicating. There's no one to please but yourself, no schedules to adhere to but your own whims. This isn't just a vacation, it's a profound journey into the self. For the introvert, the allure of solo travel is in its ability to provide space, a canvas on which to reflect, to process, and to evolve. Here's the deal. When you're alone on a motorcycle, the silence is deafening. There's no chatter, no superficial exchanges. The only sounds are the wind, the rumble of the engine, and maybe the occasional distant bird call. It's in this serene solitude that you truly connect with yourself. The landscape rolling by is not just scenery, it's a metaphor for your internal landscape. Each twist and turn of the road is a reflection of the paths you navigate within your own mind. Imagine you're riding through the vast emptiness of a desert. The solitude is palpable. For the introvert, this isn't an empty, lonely expanse. It's a spacious realm of introspection. You're alone with your thoughts, and that's where the real work begins. You get to explore your innermost fears, desires, and dreams. The solitude becomes a mirror, reflecting back the parts of yourself you might usually ignore. Let's talk about the challenges. You're bound to face them. Maybe it's a sudden rainstorm, a mechanical issue, or a navigation error. But here's the thing. Each challenge is an opportunity. It's in these moments that your resilience is tested and your self-reliance is sharpened. For someone who's introverted, this is a revelation. You learn to trust yourself, to solve problems on the fly, to adapt. It's a lesson in empowerment. You see, introverts often find solace in routine, predictability. The solo motorcycle trip shakes up that routine and throws you into the unknown. And that's where growth happens. Each obstacle you overcome, each new horizon you chase, builds a kind of inner strength. You're not just traversing physical distance, you're covering emotional and psychological ground. There's also a kind of raw beauty in the isolation. The road becomes your confessor, your companion. The vast, open spaces and the endless skies are a backdrop for the quiet revelations that come when you're truly alone. You start to see the world differently, to appreciate the subtleties you might have missed before. It's a meditative experience, a journey that clears the clutter from your mind and brings into focus what really matters. And then there's the freedom. When you're riding solo, you make the rules. You decide where to go, how fast to go, when to stop, and when to keep going. It's an empowering feeling. You're not just navigating the road, you're charting your own course. For introverts, who often feel overwhelmed by external expectations, this kind of autonomy is incredibly liberating. The road also offers a unique form of companionship. It's not human, but it's real. The rhythm of the engine, the flow of the road, the changing landscapes, they all become a kind of silent partner. It's a connection that's both deeply personal and profoundly grounding. You're in sync with your environment, and that alignment brings a kind of peace that's hard to find in the hustle of daily life. Now, let's talk about the end of the trip. When you finally roll back into familiar territory, you're not just returning home, you're coming back changed. The solitude of the journey has given you space to think, to reflect, to grow. You're not the same person who left. You've faced challenges, embraced freedom, and found a new sense of self. So, what's the takeaway? Solo motorcycle trips aren't just about exploring new landscapes. They're about exploring yourself. They're a journey into the depths of your own psyche, a chance to confront and understand the parts of yourself that are usually hidden. It's an experience that enriches the soul and fosters personal growth. In the end, solo travel is not just a physical journey, it's a spiritual one. It challenges you, transforms you, and helps you uncover a deeper understanding of who you are. It's a testament to the power of solitude and the profound impact it can have on personal development. So, if you've ever felt the pull of the open road, if the idea of solitude calls to you, embrace it. Take that ride. Find yourself in the solitude, let the journey reshape you, and return with a new perspective on the world and yourself. The road is waiting, and so is your next great adventure. Until next time, keep riding, keep reflecting, and keep growing. Safe travels wherever the road may lead you.